Right now, the Verona School District announces upcoming policy changes following large-scale fights at the high school last week.
And a new warning from police tonight, seeing a new twist in what they're calling a common crime following a string of thefts.
Plus, we'll go live to Milwaukee ahead of tonight's Eastern Conference Game 2. The Bucks trying to go up 2-0. A preview straight ahead.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 6.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Those stories are coming up in just a bit.
But first, we're keeping an eye on the weather tonight for the next few days. There will be a lingering chance of storms, possibly some severe ones. We look live right now over the city of Madison. Rain will be the biggest factor. By the end of the weekend, we could get a few inches of it.
Let's check your first alert forecast now with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Hi, Dana.
Hey, right now we are looking at a few showers for us in Dane County. I don't have any lightning popping up on my Doppler track, though, so they aren't thunderstorms, just some shower chances. We are going to look at the chance for scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms through the rest of the evening and overnight, as we are under a marginal risk for severe weather for the rest of our Friday. Chance also on Saturday and Sunday. It has been an overcast day for us. In fact, looking at a time lapse here from our WISC-TV Skycam, not even a smidge of a break in those clouds. The showers, though, just starting to pick up. A few spots did see some drizzle today, but overall, not a lot of rain chances really sliding through early on. Again, cloudy for us right now. Showers will be picking up over the next few hours. We are expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday afternoon. A line coming through really between about 12 and 1, and then another line building later in the evening. Sunday also going to be full of showers and some thunderstorms, and we have the threat for some strong winds and heavy rain mixed on in there. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead through the rest of the weekend with our accumulation totals and these storm chances in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. Students and parents at the Verona Area High School will abide by new policies from here on out to ensure everyone's safety.
The district announced the changes in an email sent out today by the superintendent in response to the fights that broke out at the high school last week. Our Jamie Perez is here now with what those policies are. Jamie?
Well, that fight ended up getting 18 students suspended, several students arrested, and multiple people injured. The school said that it needed to update its policies to prevent something like this from happening in the future. In a back-to-back series of fights that broke out at the Verona Area High School last Thursday, the school said it's time for change.
As a parent, I know how it is. Parents want to know that their children are safe.
Verona Area School District's Director of Safety, Jason Olson, said these changes were in part recognizing there were areas they needed to work on. The superintendent sent out an email to parents and staff highlighting the new policies that will go into effect in the upcoming school year. The major points include hiring 3 full-time security assistants, increasing staff presence in the hallways during passing periods, placing a staff member at the high school visitor entrance with a radio system, and a new protocol for students who are suspended. The email states any student who is suspended must complete a re-entry meeting with the high school administration prior to coming back to school, and depending on what they were suspended for, they may need to consult with a police officer, create a victim safety plan, sign a student behavior contract, and take part in a revised student educational program when appropriate.
We're just trying to stay focused on the things that we can work on within our 4 walls in terms of building a good community, encouraging people to, if they see something, to say something.
Olson said these were all things the school was planning to implement in the new high school they're building, but because of the fights, they decided to put these policies in place now, something they say will work.
We're very confident.
Now, those were just some of the changes that were mentioned in that email. I have more details about some of the other changes online right now, particularly about new rules that parents need to follow. You can find it online at Channel3000.com.
First responders have recovered the body of a man in his 60s along the shoreline of Lake Mendota. Police were called to the area just west of James Madison Park around 7 o'clock this morning after someone reported seeing a body floating in the water. They say there are no signs of foul play. The Dane County Medical Examiner will determine the cause of death.
New information tonight. Police have identified the man who opened fire in a downtown Appleton Transit Center on Wednesday, killing firefighter Mitchell Lungard and injuring 2 others, including a police officer. They say he is 47-year-old Reuben Houston of Wausau. He was shot and killed during that incident. And J.J. Watt is once again stepping up, donating thousands of dollars to the Lungard family. The Houston Texan, former Badger, made the $10,000 donation yesterday. That was on a GoFundMe page set up for the family. If you'd like to donate, we have a link to it on our website, channel3000.com. And Governor Evers today has ordered all U.S. and Wisconsin flags to be flown at half-staff for firefighter Lungard. He was a husband and father of 3, serving the people of the Fox Valley for 14 years. That order is effective beginning immediately and ending at sunset on the day of his funeral.
A 6-year-old boy has been critically injured by gunfire in Milwaukee. Police say the boy was sitting in a parked car on the city's north side around 10:30 last night when someone began shooting. Bullets went through the car and hit the boy. His mother took him to the hospital. Police are still investigating the circumstances surrounding the shooting. No one is in custody. Police are warning about a new twist on a common crime after a string of apparent thefts.
It's common for thieves to list their stolen items like bicycles online for sale, but an area man was not expecting to find a different prized possession on an ad on Craigslist. He's not the only one. Our Madeline O'Neill explains from Tenney Park in Madison.
It's finally that time of year in Wisconsin where we can get back out on the water. But imagine going to find your boat only to see that it's gone.
There's this bond that everyone seems to have. And so when you notice one missing, you think that wouldn't happen within this community.
The community of kayakers and canoers, one that Daniel Kreischer is happy to belong to.
It's great for me.
His 2 kayaks belong either on the water or here, locked up at the city's Tenney Park boat rack.
This location is usually pretty discreet, tucked back.
When he came by Tuesday night, Kreischer found himself up a creek without a paddle or his boat.
It caught me off guard when I noticed it was missing.
After a quick Craigslist search, he found his camouflage kayak for sale and set up a meeting with the seller. Kreischer even spotted it in his yard.
And once I located it, I called the Madison police, but by the time they had shown up, he had already sold it.
We've never seen this one before. This looks like some entrepreneurial spirit who was trying to run his own kayak business.
Madison police were able to get Kreischer's kayak back from the buyer and get that person's money back. Police also found other apparently stolen kayaks at the seller's home and were able to return another one to a second victim.
We think be a lesson learned that if you're going to do this, we're going to catch you, we're going to work with crime victims, and you're going to end up being arrested for theft.
I use it for fishing. I've gone on several trips down the Wisconsin River, and it's also great for the Yahara River.
Kayak back in hand, Kreischer wants others in his community to stay on their toes, to keep their boats where they belong.
From now on, I'm going to try and be more careful when I lock it up and keep it locked at all times, knowing that people are out there eyeing these things up.
If you come to get your boat only to find it missing, give Madison police a call. Reporting in Tenney Park, Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
And as in this case, some kayak locks can be cut through just like bike locks.
Madison police say the suspect in these cases is facing 2 counts of theft. They are still looking for the rightful owners of 3 kayaks.
A Sun Prairie developer wants your feedback about what you'd like to see in the downtown redevelopment plans there after last summer's explosion. The Lakota Group is calling for residents and business owners to share their ideas in an online survey. You can look at pictures of proposals ranging from mixed-use projects that include shops and apartments to smaller scale condominiums. If you'd like to participate, go to sunprairiestrongerplan.com. And still ahead tonight as the weather warms up, construction season, well, it's already well underway.
A few major projects in the works right now, including one on the east side that has business owners sending out reminders to their customers. Welcome back. The Wisconsin DOT says it's making changes to traffic signal times and traffic patterns. Drivers in the area dealt with very long wait times at intersections along Verona Road following road construction there. One of the biggest changes, no left turns or through movement from Capec Road to eastbound PD.
Anyone that wishes to make that movement will either need to use the Verona Road extension that travels through the quarry up to Highway PD near the Super Target. Otherwise, they can take a right turn out and then head west on PD itself.
A DOT official says these changes will make things go a bit smoother now. The entire project will be finished in fall of 2020. East Side business owners are asking you to come and support them despite the reconstruction project on Winnebago Street and Linden Avenue.
Construction will be ongoing likely until the end of August. Rose Schmidt joins us live from the center of the action on Winnebago to explain the challenges for local businesses. Rose?
Yes, well, business owners along Winnebago Street say that this construction creates some challenges for their customers. As you can see, there's nowhere to park. But they also know that after years of wear and tear and a long winter, this street could use a facelift.
Even if you use conditioner, I would still put this in.
Daisy Quintel knows the importance of longtime clients. But the ambiance inside Union Hair Parlor has an unpleasant contrast right outside her door.
It's been in the works for a couple of years. We knew it was coming.
If you're going to drive near Winnebago Street, you may need some advice. Things Daisy has to tell anyone coming to her salon.
Parking is definitely going to be affected. Driving up and down the street is not easy. It has mostly affected our alternately abled clients, people who usually use a handicap stall.
Last July, Madison Common Council approved a design plan that includes bike parking and travel lanes in both directions.
We are trying to take a positive approach and understand they're working so fast. We think it's going to be amazing.
Just a few shops away is Players Sports Bar, which can be difficult to even get to.
One day you come here and there's a big hole there. Next day there's another big hole there. Constant rattling of the windows. The dirt, the noise.
Owner Mark Kroon says he's lucky there's a back entrance, but the work outside has taken a toll inside.
The construction has really affected business a lot. I mean, during the day, there's just no place to park.
Mark, though, also remains optimistic that it will all be worth it in the end.
When they get done with this neighborhood will be the place to come to for dining and all that stuff. So we're really excited that they're doing it.
And like Daisy,
I love cutting your hair.
Understands the importance of good clientele.
Business owners along Winnebago Street are comparing the construction to that of Monroe Street last year, and you can see the sign says it all. They want you to remember all businesses are open during this time.
You need people to get out despite that construction. Make it happen. Rose Schmidt live along Winnebago on the east side. Rose, thank you. Work also scheduled to begin on Monday evening on 2 segments of the Beltline. Work zones will occur between Gammon and Whitney Way, and also between Seminole Highway all the way to the interstate for resurfacing. Nightly lane closures will happen from 7 at night until 6 in the morning in both directions. And the DOT says you can expect delays. Still ahead tonight, coming up at sports, a little over an hour away now. Game 2 tipping off of the Eastern Conference Finals. A live preview from Fiserv Forum coming up.
But first, chances for rain and storms over the next few days. Meteorologist Dana Fulton has your full weekend forecast when we come back.
All right, Dana Fulton joining us on the backyard patio at the latest. We're hoping this weekend isn't just all indoors and rain and all that, right, Dana?
The good news for us, no, it won't be nonstop rain all weekend. But if you do have any outdoor plans for both Saturday and Sunday evenings, you may want to have a rain check and find something to do inside. Early in the morning, though, on Saturday, we'll just have some cloud coverage. We'll get to that in just a second. Right now, it is cloudy. We just started drizzling, actually, here out on the patio at about 63 for our high of the day. Right now, we're at about 55. We're going to continue to fall overnight. So looking at our Doppler track, we do have showers right now for the northern edge of Dane County. No lightning associated with them, though, so they aren't thunderstorms. It is just rain. We have a marginal risk for severe weather through the southwest corner of the state. The stronger storms today have been off to the west. Looking ahead to tomorrow, a marginal risk for most of Wisconsin, but a slight risk there just to the western edge. Grant County included in that, stretching into Minnesota and Iowa. That slight risk could include some stronger wind gusts and a little larger hail. By Sunday, the threat for severe weather shifts to the east, but we're still looking at the chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. A stationary front stalled just to the south right now. It's going to get a little warmer air underneath it and lift northwards. By Saturday afternoon, that cold or warm front crosses, bringing a lot of showers for our area and also a little warmer temperatures. It'll be a little milder with our afternoon highs for Saturday. Heading into Sunday, though, the center of that low pressure passes right on over the state, as well as the cold front trailing beneath it. So our temperatures heading into the start of next week will be just a little cooler outside. Mostly cloudy overnight with a chance for showers and thunderstorms for us heading into Saturday morning. It will be cloudy in the morning. A lot of the rain will be to the north early, and then later in the day we have more rain chances and a few isolated thunderstorms possible. And those thunderstorms could be strong to severe. By Sunday, more rain coming on through. Everybody's going to be getting just a little bit. Sunday afternoon, though, we start to steadily end from west to east, and then heading into Monday, finally we get the sun back. Partly sunny sky expected for your Monday. As far as our rainfall totals are concerned through the weekend, anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of accumulation expected. We're already quite saturated and already above average for our accumulation totals for the month. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on those rivers and lakes and heading into the start of next week. As far as tonight, again, scattered shower chances. You may hear a few rumbles of thunder. Overnight lows will fall to the middle 40s for us. It'll be a little cooler early in the day. We'll have one line of showers coming through in the early afternoon. Could include some stronger thunderstorms, but the bulk of the thunderstorm potential is going to come through later in the evening, and that's when we are expecting a lot of rain as well. Heading into Sunday, we're mostly cloudy. Scattered showers and thunderstorms expected through Sunday, and then the sun again by Monday. We do have an alert day in the forecast for tonight, for Saturday, and for Sunday. The concern, of course, with these thunderstorms that do pop up, they could bring some very strong wind gusts and the chance for some hail also for Saturday evening and Sunday. Additionally, heading into Sunday, after we have all of this heavy rainfall, we could be dealing with some isolated flooding in spots too later on in the day and by early Monday morning. Again, overnight low of about 46, so it is going to be a little cooler outside. You'll want to keep the umbrella in hand if you have to let the dog out anytime later on this evening or for early Saturday. Tomorrow afternoon will be in the low 70s, so it'll be pretty mild. We'll actually be well above average with our afternoon highs, with those shower and thunderstorm chances really picking up in the evening. An alert day still for Saturday and Sunday. Sunday will be a little cooler behind that front in the mid 60s. Monday, we're cool in the low 60s, and we have that sun coming back in, but another chance for rain pops up on Tuesday. Sun for the middle of the week, and then another system by the end of the week. So a lot of rain in our near forecast. We are expecting to continue to see showers and these isolated thunderstorms again, not just through the weekend, but into next week. And this is on top of all this moisture that we've already seen so far this month. So a little rainy, a little cool outside. Even that high of 71 for tomorrow afternoon just doesn't come with any sunshine for us. That's a quick look at your forecast.
The Bucks look to go 2 games up on the Raptors tonight. We'll go live to Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee in sports. Game 2 of the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals a little over an hour away. The Bucks look to go 2-up on the Toronto Raptors. They'll tip just after 7:30 at Fiserv Forum. And joining us live is our Melissa Kim with a look ahead to tonight's Game 2. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, hi there, Jay. The Bucks have played particularly well in the second half of games so far in the playoffs, and honestly, that's how they won Game 1 against the Raptors on Wednesday night. But does having that lead, is that a little bit dangerous, a little bit daunting for this team? Because, well, Brooke Lopez told us this morning that it's human nature for the Bucks to relax a little bit now, so they have to really make a conscious effort to play hard tonight because, you know, the Raptors, they're definitely going to try to even out the series before it goes to Toronto for Games 3 and 4. So tonight for the Bucks, it'll be all about playing better on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I thought we picked up our defense beginning with the second half, and it just continued to improve the entire game. You know, in that fourth quarter, we were great. We were covering for each other. We were swarming the ball. We were helping each other. And then, you know, like I just said, we got stops and we got out and played at our pace and played the way we wanted to.
Nothing in this league is easy. So, I mean, we got to be better tonight. Have to be a lot more sharp. Hopefully a lot more shots to go down, at least the open looks that we get. But all in all, we just got to be better all around.
Now you're looking live now at Malcolm Brogdon warming up here ahead of Game 2. Now he won't be in the starting 5 tonight, but he will of course get some key minutes. He played 17 minutes in his first game back. That was Game 5 against the Celtics. 27 minutes in Game 1 against the Raptors on Wednesday night. I'm going to make an educated guess here. Maybe he'll play 37 minutes. That's, you know, the trend that we're going with here. But regardless of how many minutes he's played, they're going to be really important and really key to him getting back to full game strength, according to head coach Mike Budenholzer, Jay.
That's assistant coach Melissa Kim live at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Thanks, Melissa. The Brewers have just started their weekend series in Atlanta. The Brewers are a half game behind the Cubs in the NL Central. Cubs playing in Washington this weekend. At the PGA Championship, Brooks Koepka shows no signs of cracking. They're nearing the completion of the second round at Bethpage Black. Koepka now has a 7-shot lead. His 128 total, the lowest score ever in a major after 2 rounds. Phil Mickelson will make the cut, but Tiger Woods and Steve Stricker will miss the cut by 1 shot. Badgers softball's 3rd straight trip to the NCAA tournament has begun. Wisconsin and Notre Dame are scoreless in the first inning of their game being played in Norman, Oklahoma. Sunday, the Wisconsin women's rowing team hosts the Big Ten Championships at Devil's Lake. It starts at 9 in the morning Sunday. It's the first time in 12 years the Badgers have hosted that competition. Good thing this week, not last week. Usually the Big Ten's cause the seniors to miss their graduation ceremony, but not this year.
It's what they do. When they're freshmen, they see their seniors do it. When they're sophomores, they see their seniors do it. And so it's just what we do, and we honor them as best we can. The thing that's so heartening for me, I guess, is that they want to be with their friends and family doing what they love to do, which is racing for this team. This is like a win-win, because they get to do both.
And they say 9 o'clock Sunday morning, weather permitting. Will it permit?
Unfortunately, we would love to hope so. If we can work on a rain dance to try to keep it away, I guess that might be the best option.
You'd hate for the boat to fill up with water.
Yeah, we want to keep the water out of the boat. That's the ideal plan for us. But we do have rain chances through the weekend right now. We're looking at a little bit of a milder day temperature-wise. We have a warm front passing on over, and that's going to bring scattered showers throughout Saturday afternoon and evening, but then temperatures cool down on Sunday. And Sunday, we're looking at a little more of an all-day scattered shower event. Now, the thunderstorm chances on Saturday and Sunday could bring some very strong wind gusts and a hail threat. So that's why our alert days are in the forecast. Marginal risk for severe weather for both days. It will be just a little cooler for the start of next week. Temperatures in the afternoon will be in the low 60s for our highs. We actually get the sun back on Monday, but then another rain chance comes in on Tuesday for us. A slight chance for some showers on Wednesday, and another system comes moving in for the end of next week. So we are already above average for our rainfall totals, not only for the year, but for the month. And all of this rain just continues to add on to those already high numbers.
Dana, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.